Hello, good evening, guys. Today, we want to talk about the Mobile Life Water Quality Standards Monitoring and Surveillance Organization. This organization was formed mainly to survey and monitor the quality of water in the entire country of Kenya. To study the aims and manifestation of our formation for this organization, the organization was formed to investigate the changes of waterborne diseases that are emerging due to consuming contaminated water unknowingly. There is an increasing number of people dying of per minute due to drinking contaminated water from tap water, vending kiosks, water kiosk, borehole water, clean water, springs water, and well water. During our investigation, we came across also some means through which human beings, more so those who like swimming in pools, also come in contact with unknown water, contaminants on their skin, and even swallow the same polluted water, hence illness. It was through these critical situations that forced the formation of organization to ensure that all water resources in both urban and rural areas is well maintained. The studies have shown that we lose more than 1.5 million people's life due to contracting waterborne related diseases has been also proven by signs and symptoms of heavy metals, pathogens, and toxicants found in contaminated water consumed. The following are some of signs, symptoms, and effects of water-related diseases that you can see once you have taken water that you don't know the source, and see the following signs appearing. You must know that you have taken water which is not good. Damage of central nervous system. Sometimes you find that most people suffer because of this. They have a damage in the nervous system, damage of cardiovascular and gastrointestinal systems, damage of kidney, liver, and endocrine glands, damage of bones, children exposed to lead. Lead is a metal found in water that comes from boreholes. So children who are exposed to lead at a younger age are likely to suffer from shorter attention spans and are less able to read and learn than their peers. Children with above average mercury exposures have learning difficulties. Recent studies also shows that the arsenic, which is a heavy metal found in water, can also harm the developing brain. Many other health effects of these metals are well known. We'll talk about the signs and symptoms of waterborne related diseases. We are expressing the issue on how a real human being can see these signs of waterborne diseases. The organization also happens to sample a few deadly toxicants that their presence in drinking water leads to the following common health effects to human beings. 1. Lead, which is a metal when found in water, it leads to the following: behavioral changes or behavioral problems. You find people having abnormal behavior, high blood pressure leading to anemia disease. When somebody is exposed to lead for a long period of time, he will develop what you call blood pressure and anemia. Kidney damage. People who might consume lead for a long period of time, they get kidney damage, and this one has been proven by so many people. Memory and learning difficulties. High consumption of long-term can lead to miscarriage in women. When a woman who is pregnant consumes a lot of lead, this can lead to miscarriage. Studies also show that lead can lead to reduced sperm production. More so, men who are exposed to more lead and longer days lead to what? To sperm production. It is also known to make one have reduced intelligence quotient. When you take a lot of lead in your body, you have what you call reduced IQ. Intelligence, your thinking capacity reduces. Arsenic is also another type of what? Of an toxicant in water. And they use the following: breathing problems, especially in young children and those suffering from asthmatic disease. Also leads to death if exposed to high levels and at higher set standard guidelines concentration. It's well known heavy metal found in drinking water that causes carcinogen. It causes cancer, in short, causing both skin cancer and lung cancer. Decreased intelligence. It also causes nausea. It also causes diarrhea and vomiting. It also causes peripheral and nervous problems. Mercury, it's also an heavy metal found in water, and it leads to the following: causes blindness and deafness, especially when a pregnant woman exposes herself for a longer time on drinking water that has these heavy metals. These are evident signs and symptoms that you have seen along the way. Digestive problems and leads to kidney damage. Also, mercury, when exposed for longer times, lack of coordination when consumed at a higher rate, leads to metal rejection. In smaller quantities, certain contaminants like heavy metal found in water are nutritionally essential for a healthy life. Some of these are referred to as trace elements like iron, manganese, copper, zinc, and selenium. But when these metals now are at a higher concentration in the water, leads to some other harms and damages. So I had also some objectives for the organization. One, the organization was mainly formed to solve the following problems in the society in general. One, to monitor heavy metals toxicants found in drinking water that are known to cause waterborne diseases, mostly cancerous and other related human being health. To monitor pathogens mostly found in drinking water that are dangerous, causing waterborne diseases like typhoid, jaundice, cholera, dysentery, salmonella, SARS, a viral. SARS is a severe acute respiratory syndrome, which is a virus known to cause coronavirus and other effects. To improve health, sanitation in marginalized areas and proper control and physically encounter those people who have suffered contaminated water effect. To analyze both water quality parameters, i.e. physical, chemical, bacterial, biological, and toxicants in drinking water. To monitor and sample offending water kiosks and taps water microbes that attach themselves onto UV light water carbon filter that has never been known and causes dangerous illness among human beings. To investigate and prevent emerging waterborne related diseases that are dangerous to human health. To ensure that all private water vendors kiosks, both in national government and county governments, that refill or dispense water through use of ATMs, give consumers water free from contaminants. To monitor both household, borehole, tank tap water used for different purposes by tenants, and also develop a disinfection program or scheduled to be used for cleaning tanks and checking the water quality door to door. Also, it was formed to negotiate and create attention on set water quality standards and guidelines by CAPES and World Health Organization to please reduce the duration time given for water quality monitoring of 3 months to be 2 weeks or even less, as per the new emerging toxicants and pathogens or increasing number in physical, chemical, biological contaminants in drinking water. To also ensure that the number of water quality laboratories or technicians for daily analysis and reporting increase in both rural and urban areas, which will be accessible by private water vending kiosks and anybody who needs to know the quality of his or his water can easily access. To monitor all water resources used to reduce water known for drinking, i.e. boreholes, springs, mountains, wells, and plant-related system. It was also to monitor the accurate present and future rates of water contaminants for the areas known to have occurrence of ill health effects emanating from waterborne diseases. To ensure installations of drinking water treatment facilities in institutional centers, schools, universities, and colleges have access to safe life water. To create awareness by educating people about the importance of drinking safe life water and not just clean water as stated earlier. The researchers that found things about this our organization. Most private water vending kiosks and clean water supply trans drivers do not conduct daily water quality analysis even weekly or monthly. Also, will carry out immediate water quality on arrival at any private water vending kiosk that even needed the shop will close at a final this amount. This was just an indicator, but methods used for selecting the area you can use water quality is well indicated. Conditions and networking will ensure that we coordinate all areas in the country of Kenya. Safe life water quality standards and sanitation, mainly regarded as a household issue, does not receive the same attention in water sector, and the one reason being the fragmented responsibilities among various players and the fact that adequate coordination mechanism is totally still missing. Considering the existing constraints regarding evacuation of extract and waste water through sewerage system, it becomes evident that large scale of coverage of sanitation can only be achieved with the basic sanitation installations, membrane filtration systems for safe life water quality standards, access collaboration with the development partners, beneficiaries, communities, non-governmental organizations, and private sector. Safe life water quality standards is one of the most important significant advances in preventing diseases caused by water. Supportive improvements measures. 1. Effort made towards the improvement of safe life water can meet several obstacles in specific environment due to cultural or religious beliefs and technical constraints. How can we make good use and recycle our waste? 1. Central to the effectiveness of the interventions in safe life water quality standards, monitoring is how well they link with the work on the health and water sector. It is our pleasure to ensure that we are giving people water of good quality, not just clean water, not just what you can see on your bottle, but have you gone to the lab and verify that your water you are taking is good? In case of any question or any clarification, please, you are free to ask any question, free to inquire from me. I'm available all the time and all the days. Our organization is mainly to provide safe water, life-safe water of good quality standards, because we are tired of seeing people dying of waterborne diseases, which they don't know. But if I can now come on board as I'm in now, I'll assist so many people to reduce consuming water that is contaminated. Thank you, and may God bless you. Wow.